The number 8 thing that Christians don't have to believe is that Jesus was literally born or conceived of a virgin. There are many who believe virgin conception as historic truth. A number of Christians hold this belief, but the Bible, Jesus, and Paul do not list it as a requirement. The Bible makes it clear Christ is an unconditional gift from God. There's no mandate. We must believe Jesus didn't have a biological father. If it works for you to believe that, that's okay. If it doesn't work for you to believe that, that's okay too. This does not mean that the story of the virgin conception can have no meaning to those unable to believe it happened. We can hear the story of Mary's virgin conception of God as having metaphoric meaning. For example, when an angel told Mary she would conceive Christ, conceive can be heard to mean become pregnant, but it can also be heard to mean have conception of something. Mary's story can speak truth to all conceptions of God, since each conception of God occurs between an individual and God alone. We all bear the spark of God within us that needs to be birthed. The virgin conception can have meaning beyond historic fact, and Christians can, but they do not have to believe Jesus was literally born of a virgin. Well, number 7 thing Christians don't have to believe is Jesus was not fully human. There's this idea that Jesus had superpowers. But in the gospel stories, Jesus slept, he breathed, he drank, ate, got hungry, got angry, bled, cried, and died. And Christians can believe Jesus was supernatural, but it's also okay to believe he was not supernatural, but rather an amazing human who found a way to God that is within us all. And that he let God shine in all that he did. And he taught the way for us, for anybody to do it too. Tellingly, that way Jesus taught is not about beliefs. It's about love, desiring the well-being of others and acting on it. Jesus' way is about getting our God spark stoked and glowing to the point our body burns brightly as the hands and the feet and the voice of God opening those floodgates of justice and righteousness. We can believe Jesus as a human showed us that God could be incarnate, not in a Superman, but in a just, kind, humble, loving human. And we can aspire to be such a human ourselves. And isn't that one of the main points of the Gospels and Christianity? And so Christians don't have to believe Jesus was not fully human.